Alright guys, so I've been really into indie games for a while now. However, I was recently asked what my favorite game of all time was, and that is just a bucket of worms. I have a never-ending list of games that I have no qualms playing every single day for the rest of my life.
I don't have any qualms.
But if we're going for the trope where I'm stuck on a desert island and all I have with me is one game, a 4K monitor, gaming computer, preferably with an RTX 3060, a 6-outlet power strip, a reliable internet connection, and some SPF 200 for my pasty ass skin. Without a doubt, I would have to go with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know you might be saying to yourself, with all these absolute blockbusters and literally game-changing video games out here, Steven, Kingdom Come? What are you, Kingdom Dumb? Well, yeah, but let me tell you why first. For those of you that don't know, Kingdom Come is an open-world, medieval RPG set in Bohemia in 1403. You play as a blacksmith's son named Henry, and after losing your entire family in a horrible event, you team up with Sir Radzig Kobyla to avenge their deaths and turn the tide on the impending invasion by the King Sigismund, which is the half-brother of the rightful king, King Wenceslas IV. The game came out in 2018 and it got high praise for its phenomenal storyline. It actually went on to win some awards like Best Narrative, Best RPG, and Best Technological Solution for fixing all the issues that everyone was complaining about when it first released. And although this game has been out for years, there's no mention of a sequel in the works, which fans like me have been waiting for a pretty long time. Obviously not as long as the Half-Life boys waited, or as long as I've waited for Tomba 2. If she don't know that, she's too young for you. Recently, however, news came out that shook the fan base and reawakened interest in the game itself. Unfortunately, not in the form of DLC, and definitely not in the form of a sequel. Fuck you! It's actually coming in the form of a 4-part comic book series that's coming out in June that takes place before the actual storyline of Kingdom Come Deliverance. The first in the series being Kingdom Come Deliverance, Death Upon Us, which covers the moments King Wenceslas was actually kidnapped by his half-brother Sigismund and forced to abdicate the throne, giving all power to Sigismund. Then goes on to hire the Cumans as sort of a mercenary group and straight up slaughters all the Bohemians, anyone opposed to him, and anyone who still supports the old king, just as a display of power to really drive home the message that there's a new king in town, and he's kind of a dick. First off, the graphics and the scenery are magnificent. This, partnered with the insanely detailed storyline, makes this game one of the most immersive and impressive games I've ever played. They also focus heavily on historical accuracies, so you will not see any dragons, spells, or demons. If you do, you can certainly pin the cause on external factors such as slathering a hallucinogenic ointment on yourself and frolicking with witches.
What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Or getting blackout drunk with a parish priest the night before mass.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up!
Since this is an RPG, you can make all your own decisions, such as being helpful or just being a complete dick. This game carefully tracks your choices and gives you the experience that you deserve.
You can go.
Oh, thank you, Henry.
You'll buy me a beer and we'll have a friendly game.
One of the most impressive aspects of this game, and also one of the most fun, is the combat, which I still haven't mastered completely.
Come on, then.
The combat is sort of like a mix between Skyrim and For Honor, where you have to time your attacks, blocks, and parries properly. Also, change the direction depending on where the opponent's guard is focused. You'll need to learn when to stab, where to slash, how to put distance between you and your enemy, and also when to swallow your pride, surrender, or run away. Though there is no magic, there's still plenty of weapons to choose with their own drawbacks. Whether you want to wield an axe, short or longsword, mace, bow, halberd, there's a weapon for you. Truth be told, I'm absolutely horrendous with the bow. I love to be able to strategize with it, but it just seems like every time I pop off a shot with it, I just piss everyone off and they attack me even harder. There is also a hardcore mode if you get too bored, which you'll be responsible for eating, drinking. Fighting becomes even more realistic, making it far more dangerous for you and the enemy to resort to violence.
I feel quite hungry.
Your HUD is taken away, so you can't see health or stamina, nor the enemy's health or stamina. There is no fast traveling or autosaves anymore. You only see map markers when you're actually close enough to see them in-game, and they also took away the crosshairs for the battle mechanics. So you'll have to read the body language of your opponents in fights to know which side they're going to strike you from. All of this ensures that hardcore mode is for sure only for the most hardcore players. There are a few DLCs, some are better than others, but that's another video. I definitely recommend Band of Bastards for a grittier experience with some lovable mercenaries. And also From the Ashes, which allows you to build your own village that can end up making you or losing you a lot of money.
I can see Zul's colors.
That is why Kingdom Come is my #1 game that I can play and have played for days. And I'm not completely worried that there is or is not going to be a sequel.
But there better be.
Because the game has such a high replay value, by the time you finish everything on the original game and all the DLC, you'll be dead. So play it if you haven't, and join me in telling prog-based Warhorse Studios that we are still out here, and if they think they can get away without making a sequel to Kingdom Come Deliverance, then they need to check themselves before they wreck themselves. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We're almost at 10 subscribers, guys. So, you know, we're gonna be the next Cocomelon when we keep this up. Think about that. Come catch the streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. and say hi to your boy. Or don't, and be weird. Your choice. No pressure.